Yeah, I figured that you'd want that archived.
Just need to get that shit for the record.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate the second there.
Here, hold on. I got it.
I'm in the back row.
All right, so you guys ambushed this group of people with spiders and weird doggy things and magic controls and such. And I don't remember if you were I don't know if you were planning to take a short rest after that. There was some discussion.
I believe we had agreed to move west, much like Fievel. And then we were going to...
The sky has calmed greatly from where it had been. The static has sort of ceased. You're able to see stars again. The fires appear to be out from what you can tell.
I think the sense was that we wanted to get to where the next fire site is, and we can maybe rest there if we can. But I think we wanted to be there so we can get a bead on wherever the starting signal location is.
One of our cunning scouters to go ahead and find us safe places to camp near the place. That way we could be safe.
Okay, and Mediator, you've got your owl flying up above?
I mean, right now it's just hanging out with me because I can't see through my own eyes if I'm looking through owl eyes. Not at this exact moment because combat just ended.
I'm gonna say that to my child.
I'm assuming Pipe is here and just isn't in Discord, because nobody else would write Pipe is okay and move it around.
Damn it, Pipe.
I thought that was
the
Dole.
good person.
Oh, is it Dole?
Wow, you've never been more wrong, Bob.
Listen,
I
might use it against him later. Don't worry about it.
Can we move them out west, putting either
so you guys
Dean or Glojo or both in front so they can?
I mean, I'm up here. I'm good. Let's go.
Well, don't go in front, please.
I don't exactly have a lot of key points, but aside from that, I'm fine.
I feel great.
Weed.
I felt better. I set a troll on fire.
It's almost 4:20. 20.
Forward, right?
So who's going up?
Give me 1 second and
Yeah, we're waiting on Bringer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I make conversation with the dog next to me.
With the log?
Yeah. I think it's my rifle.
Is it your dead husband?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody that's going west, gather at the western exit point. Or type.
I will go in the very back.
I wonder if every set of
can you move Adam, because I think he had to step away.
Adam was making
be 420 minutes apart.
So you guys start heading down the road to the west. Can you describe your order of battle and how you are progressing down? Are you just heading down the road? Or are you
wandering stupidly straight down the road? I think.
I was not going to say that. I'm keeping along the edge of the road, hugging the
no one else,
hugging the cliffside, leaving a decent amount of space between me and the idiots behind me, but I'm moving stealthily.
I fall very far in the back, stumbling forward.
So
I'm moving west yet, so I can.
I guess we can hug the cliff face?
The north cliff face is
Off
what
of
I
the
was
main
going to
road.
be hugging.
That seems
Yeah.
sensible. Is this? I assume this is all cliff face, right?
Everything is black.
Enter the darkest zone.
And Bean, where have you led us?
To hell, apparently. Doom 3, to be more
I
specific.
don't have
Shit.
dark vision.
I don't have the duct tape mod. Man, that was an awful Doom
Hey,
game, but it was a pretty
This is a
decent game.
reminder, as someone who's in control of me, Bob, will remember that I still have my like super dark vision sight. So I do have baller dark vision.
I think we're just in darkness because he hasn't revealed any of the map
Okay.
yet. I think is
I'm
what's
literally
going
not
on.
looking at the screen.
Not actually Doom 3, Adam. Trigger's not that sadistic.
Dangerously irresponsible to put me in control of Adam.
Dole is piloting Adam. Can I pilot pipe rifle?
If I'm mana, can I rip my own face off right now?
I mean, I think at this point the skull is your face.
I
The
won't
question
stop
is-
trying.
Like I think the skull has replaced Adam's head, basically.
Only one way to find out whether that's actually the case.
It's like that scene in RoboCop 2 where they show the failed prototype. It just rips its own skull out of its face.
Oh, I do not remember RoboCop 2 at all.
Really? It's insane.
That is a shame. You should definitely look back into that.
I think I watched it once and was like, well, I guess I'm done and we'll never watch this again, but I will watch RoboCop multiple times. Kind of like when I saw Aliens 3 and was like, alright, well, I guess I'm done with that.
Yeah.
In Aliens 3.
Yeah, it's not very good.
The script for Aliens 3 was pretty good, but what we ended up getting, not great. The original script was actually good. Bringer?
Yeah, sorry. These things are.
Okay, just want to make sure you didn't like drop off the internet or something.
Be right
No,
back.
I
What we're
was
loading
getting
in.
stymied looking for a fucking grubby asset.
Loading in my demons that I will inevitably.
It's like a goddamn Sega CD loading screen. Or no, it's Sonic 06. Here, I'll add it. Oh no, I can see us now.
Where is my Ziploc? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's bad.
Where's your zippies?
Oh shit! I have no idea how long my cookies have been in the oven now. Fuck, my timer didn't work.
Well, go.
Yeah, another light.
I mean, you can look at them like an adult.
Listen, asshole, I'm aware that I have eyes. I'm just.
Use your fucking super dark vision.
That's like me saying that, like, oh crap, my brakes aren't working. Well, you can stop pressing on the accelerator. No, thanks. I'm aware of that. Like that.
There's a big difference between you can eyeball when something is done baking versus you can let off the gas and hope that you stop your car before you die. Those are different things.
I'm gonna lift and spread all over this conversation. Did we say lift and separate? I don't remember.
Also, there's a very specific core temperature a cookie has to get before it's done. Do you have a cooking thermometer that you can just shove in one?
These cookies, I do not think are going to be thick enough to pick that up. It will be fine. Listen. I can be upset that something does not work the way it's supposed to and still survive. Like,
fair enough.
I have that skill as a human being. It's gonna be okay.
Do you though? You're a gamer.
I swear to God, I will stab all of you. I will rip off my skull face and beat each one of you to death with it.
Here, what does Adam see with his dumb skull eyes?
Yeah, what do I see?
Some
I don't know
fucked
why
up
I said that.
cookies.
I mean, I have dark vision on too. It's one of the reasons
Alright,
I'm
you
almost
guys
out of key.
Are meandering down the path towards where the last you saw a fire.
We are not
That sounds
meandering.
kinda
We are
jokey.
trying to be
You say I'm
stealthy,
meandering.
or at least I
Well, then
am.
roll for stealth if you're trying to be stealthy.
I told you I was trying to be stealthy. You're the one who has to tell me to do rolls.
Well, then roll for stealth because I was setting things up and I forgot to ask.
19.
I guess you're pretty stealthy then.
Isn't Glojo gonna like
Psychic
make a secret
control.
agent ninjas or something?
I mean, I can do that.
I did say I was keeping a fairly decent space between me and you
You
guys.
did say you were maintaining appropriate spacing from the clowns.
What the battle map looks like.
Social distance.
Well- The battle map looks like it does because of spacing issues of where you start.
So I've got a copy of everybody across.
I swear to God.
That GIF I
Pipe rifle, I swear to God.
that GIF I posted is still the best thing that Pipe ever does.
What does he do?
Unibeam.
His butt or wherever he comes from.
His magic thing where he shoots out the beam.
Comes from his butt. That's canon.
No, he said it was from his chest.
Oh, we're changing it. It's not canon.
Yes, bud.
It comes right out of his butt.
There we go.
Yeah, I guess
It
since
is
the
not
cliff
cool.
is no longer on the north, I'm on the south cliff side.
Yeah, you move down to the
Right,
south.
that's fair.
You guys are moving forward, and you hear some noise to your west. You're not able to see exactly where it is because there is a rise in the land as you go that way.
Birdface, you're up. Actually, Birdman, not Birdface. Bean Troll's Birdface. Lawyer is Birdman.
Bird is
Man's
with-
Bird.
Okay. the
That's really
terminology is
confusing when one of them
clear.
is literally a bird man.
I know. Listen, that's not my
Who
choice.
had to do
You
with
could
birds?
just call us by our names. We have names.
Yes, and apparently one of them is Birdman and the other one is Birdface.
God damn it.
Well, obviously, one of them is Bird Troll.
Bird Troll.
How has that not come up yet? What the hell?
It has.
Said it before.
Okay, good.
It was very early, I think, because it used to be Bard Troll.
You just got upset
Hey,
at
what do
me
you got
calling
for
you
us,
Monkey
Bird
Man.
Troll?
Yeah,
That's
Monkey
why-
Man got like because I could for some reason my brain couldn't process you were ever talking about me, so there was always a pause of wait, what? Oh fuck, yeah, that's me. And it was actually causing me stress.
Amazing.
Anyway, I don't quite understand what you mean by there's a rise in the land. So basically,
So
a hill or a cliff or something that we cannot see past this black line.
it rises up to a crossroads, and then from the crossroads there is a cliff face, and you're not able to see much further.
Okay.
Like Bernie Sanders rising up.
So, woo, can you use your owl or bird?
So
It's an owl, right?
it's an owl.
Yeah.
So wait,
Owls see in the
where's
dark canonically. Since I said that, I was
Is
like,
this a real question?
Because I think the answer is
I
yes,
don't know
right?
what D&D. I don't know what D&D's rules are for owls, but let's go ahead and assume owls can see in the dark.
Probably a safe bet.
Owls have 120-foot dark vision and +3 to perception and +3 to stealth.
Yeah. Who are you asking?
So
The guy with the spreadsheet in hand.
Yeah.
So I'm going to. So I will send my owl forward. I got to keep it within 100 feet of me, and I want it to be. And I don't know how you measure. Okay, well. Wait, I guess if it just flew up, could it see to this? Is that
Yeah.
is that how this
Basically,
works?
it flies up, circles around, and kind of reveals this area. There's a small cave in the cliffs to the south of the crossroads. There is an abutment or small cliff rising above the crossroads to your west. On that cliff top, there is a burnt out campfire with a number of creatures circled around it.
Oh, how high above? How high is this? This
It's only
cliff face here?
it's about 20 or 30 feet. It's a fairly steep cliff. It would suck to fall off the side of it, let's say.
Yeah, for some
So,
people.
This is the cliff face, and I guess like which way is
that
the
is the
which-
steepest that corner where you're pinging there is the highest point. And
so
the
does it
road
like slope
rises
down
as it
towards
goes
the road
west.
here and here?
It slopes down and the road rises as it goes west and north. And so this area is quite prominent where they are standing, but
So here, like where we are right now, is only raised in comparison to this area down here, which is some sort of
correct.
Holy,
cave complex sort of
Has
below
a
us to the
cavey
south.
complexy area, yeah.
Right. Okay. So in order to get someone up here in, to get someone in melee up here, they'd have to go up this way or up this way, right?
Right.
We did not rest
So-
at all, did we?
Nope.
no.
Okay.
Also, is this a troll with wings?
No, it's a 4-armed troll, but I couldn't find the token for that. So I
Okay,
did 4-armed.
that works. I was like, I have no idea what that is. In any case,
Glad is
I was waiting for
draw a
somebody
whole
to
penis on it.
before we sit here for an hour trying to decide what we're going to do, I'm going to shadow step from where I am
Do it
to
yet.
behind this tree.
Without a trace and everything.
You take way too long to do that every time. It's fine.
How are you going to participate in the conversation if you're behind that tree?
What?
I haven't decided to do anything yet.
How are you going to know what they're going to do and participate in the decision if you're behind that tree?
I won't be able to. I guess I'll just wait for them.
I can message him. I can keep him in the loop. We're doing.
Okay, so Brenner, another question, which is, so you said this is about 20 or 30 feet up.
Here, I'll move back for now.
Like this. Okay. So angle-wise, the line of sight. Obviously, I don't have a line of sight to where these guys are standing, and I assume I can't see them from here because of the angle. Do I have a sense of how high above them a clear line of sight here actually is? Or can I not get a sense for?
Is that an 8 or a B?
I mean, do you measure things in the letter B?
Yes, it's B feet.
You an algebra teacher, motherfucker?
That cliff is that's high.
This is from point A to point B, so obviously that's B distance.
It's butts.
Yeah, it's butts. Thanks, so.
How are your cookies?
So I mean, some of these guys would come down to fight us, but several of them look like they would be happy to stay up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them up there too.
How long did it take us to walk over this way, by the way?
I mean, I can get over there in a bonus action and then a walk.
Right,
but
but like from the last screen that we were on until now,
Oh.
how long did it take for us to get over here?
Bringer, are you muted?
He is muted.
Thank you. It took you probably about 20 minutes to walk over here from the previous location. You guys are being somewhat slow with your walk. But you knew there were a couple of fires not that far away. So you were, I believe we just said that the second group of fires were about 200 meters from where you were previously. So you've walked about 200 meters. You went very slow, again, trying to be stealthy. It took you about 15, 20 minutes or so to get to the point where you are now.
So it seems like our best bet to get into a position, because now we're in sort of the inverse of the position we had last time. This is not terrain, is if we swing along on basically like swing along over to where basically to where Adam is. Come up here, use these trees for cover. See if we can make it across, across from, here to here. If we can position ourselves over in this area and stage behind this tree, we'll get a. They're still uphill from us, but not as much so, and we're a lot closer.
Like just shooting a fireball right at their dicks.
Perhaps some kind of distraction to the south, so that we around.
I need the fireball.
The bird like rustles in the tree or something.
Fireball the troll.
Well, I don't think we should spend too much time trying to figure this out. So my suggestion is that we try to move up to here and then over to here.
All right.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and shadow step back to where I was.
Or we could shoot a fireball just up this way and airburst it, I guess. We can also do that.
Some kind of plan. Okay.
Anyone who does not have fireball, please move forward.
Don't need fireball. Lots of good arrows.
I think you do need fireball.
Oh my god, somebody do something. Or I'm just gonna run in there.
Great.
Are we okay with this? Are we moving
I
up this
fireball
way?
them. I
I'm
fireball.
fine with it. I just think you should probably consider
Pew, pew.
distraction.
Okay, we'll do this. I'm gonna send the bird. I'm gonna send the birds kind of swinging around, like swinging around sort of in this sort of direction, and I ultimately want to have it circle around this cliffside if possible. I'm gonna send it basically on that route. So over this way, over this way, this way, over this way, and I'm gonna have it do an obnoxiously loud owl screech as it flies by them. And we're going to use.
Roleplay the owl screech.
Oh. He's muted again, so the answer is no.
Yeah, you missed your chance for it.
And
I was trying to help
while
you out.
while that's happening, we take that opportunity to move. We can move up here now, and we use the owl screech as auditory cover to cross the road and get behind this set of trees here.
Okay, roll performance.
For the
screech.
for the owl. Okay.
Or give me a performance. You've got two options.
So the owl has 7 charisma, so it rolls performance with a -2 modifier.
It's not. I don't know if that's a
So-
bad stuff for an owl.
The owl rolls a 7 on its performance check as it.
But it's not convincingly owl enough.
I mean, I don't know what it's rolling.
It's not,
I mean,
it's not very loud is the issue. So the owl is notoriously a quiet creature. So
owls not screech.
it tries to screech, but it really scratches. I think you're gonna have to give me a screech to demonstrate what it's trying to do. I think you could probably make that work through your owl.
Hold on.
It is I, Frank.
Okay, so
All of a sudden.
I'm going to move up here. Where was the owl when it tried screeching?
It flew the pattern. It just didn't fully attract that much attention with its screeching.
I mean, owls do screech, but it's fine.
Okay. I'm
With
going to
a
do this.
7.
I'm going to send the owl to.
It did garner attention from one of the guards. It was not a particularly stunning noise.
Fine, we'll do this. We're going to send the owl, so it has 60 foot of flight speed, and And
What
I'm
is
gonna have it.
what on earth is Pipe doing? Stop.
So I'm gonna have the
Hey
owl
guys,
use.
what's going on in this thread?
I'm gonna have the owl use the dash action, so it gets 120 feet of flight movement on its turn, and I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it here, kind of dart past. It has the flyby ability, so it does not trigger opportunity attacks when it flies out of the troll's reach. But it flies flies right next to the troll, and then flies back off in this direction. While I try to get across the road. This is my plan.
Hey, Mediator, what happens if your owl gets killed? Just out of curiosity. Can you nurse it back or something?
It disappears. I can call it back.
Okay, all right.
Downtime.
So in other words, you could just fly your owl in the face. Just straight up Fabio his ass.
Just jihad your owl in there.
Well, I mean, the owl can't attack or do much of anything, so I just as soon keep it around. So I'm going to try to.
Fine. I'm just curious.
So I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it buzz past the troll as close as possible. It uses half of its movement. It's taking a dash action, so it kind of flies past the troll and then banks off in this direction, which is away from. So it's banking off this way, while you move across the road and get to these trees up here. I don't know what these guys are doing.
Why did
I don't know what their plan for getting into position is.
Should prepare a firework.
Hey, Bob Dole, was it Randy Johnson that pulverized that bird as it crossed the?
Yes, it was.
So Pipe, the plan that no one else is following is to go where Mediator is, get across the road, and get around behind them. These things written down are the height of this cliff, so that's why we need to go around.
I mean,
and did we pretty much just move to the next map panel?
Yes.
We're on the
these guys.
and we've done nothing else.
I'm clicking.
Extended battle time.
Can we do this? And can you guys come with me? Maybe.
Fine.
Do I have any buffs that I don't know about?
Nope.
Are we passed without trace?
No.
Nothing has happened since.
They're not even paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Buffs are a bit fun.
I don't.
So your owl flies on this troll. It does not. The troll sees the owl, makes an attempt at swatting the owl, but fails. And you are able to move where you were planning to.
Anyone else come with me? Or are they going to find their own way across the road?
Up. Do you give us some commands?
Let's
go.
Do you tell them you're Oscar Mike?
Can I get an interpretation of the rules real quick?
English.
If I message someone with a message spell, do they know me necessarily, or could it be an anonymous voice in the dark?
We'll check that.
It hears the message. I don't think it says anything about whether the target.
It can reply back to me, but it doesn't say whether or not it knows where I am or who I am. I don't.
If it whispered back, then you would be the only person that could hear it. But it doesn't say anything about it knowing who the source of the message is or where it came from.
No, you can simply hear a reply.
Okay.
Chooses to make one.
Yeah. I would say it's going to be like you snuck up behind somebody and whispered, "Hey," and they were like, "What the fuck was that?" And you could hear them, but you're really far away.
That's pretty much.
All right, I had an idea, but I actually think I was going to insult him as the owl, but then I guess that would probably put them all on high alert, so I'm not going to do that.
Time for just old school predator tactics then. Hey, over here.
Hey, you stupid troll, I'm a magical owl. Fuck you.
Don't look on that tree.
Okay, you're all over here. What are you doing
Yeah.
now? Like, I had a plan, but you guys decided to do your thing, so do your thing.
You didn't tell us what your plan was, and no one else had any ideas.
Oh, I was just gonna run up and punch him, because that's what I do.
I just made that my fugue state, but I agree with the bird.
That's a hell of a
Fine.
plan. That's a hell
Right?
of
It's a
thing
great
to do,
plan.
plan.
But I don't want to run in there
Yeah,
if... So let me rephrase. I don't want to run in there if one of you is casting an AoE spell. That's
I
it.
have no spells, dude. It's not me, so.
We gotta open with something big.
Because I know Dole
Yeah,
said, he mentioned fireball. I don't want to sprint in there if he's doing a fireball.
Those aren't book or treat.
It'd be funny though.
I mean, there's... I
Bob
think you're-
Dole seems like he wants to shoot a fireball right now. So
He is
I
doing
do. I
He
only
has
said it like
announced it.
600 times. Okay.
Dang it.
okay. I think
All
Bob
right.
Dole should shoot a fireball.
I shoot a fireball though to make
What
it
could go wrong?
15 save.
Okay. They
Shoot
will
right at the
roll-
campfire. Anyone near the
Can
campfire?
we actually, so we can see them from here, or does he have to airburst it?
You are able to see the top of the troll from where you are,
Mhm.
and
Alright. I'll put it on his head then.
Snipe the troll with your fireball.
I throw it at his head.
I always have to lift and separate before I airburst.
What's happening?
That one guy hiding was unaffected.
Bullshit.
That's a plant, not like a fucking fairy, right?
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a plant.
All right.
yeah, no, he was just that guy's over there peeing.
Okay.
Wait, is he really?
Yeah,
That's what saves him from the fireball. That's amazing.
Turns back to see his smoldering team. God
he
willing.
went over there to take a
If we had
pee.
stood around arguing, with
While
them,
you guys were watching, they had a little conversation. They ended up breaking. That guy went over to have a pee. The two hobgoblins, the guys with the red capes, kind of moved over, and they're sort of idly looking out over the cliff edges. Anyway, there's a fireball happening, so let's roll some dice.
Save is 15 dex. This
game has rolling dice. What?
I'm still on high on super lead.
That guy fails.
I like this.
One of those was Adam's. I don't know why Adam's rolling.
I thought we were
I'm
rolling
also
for initiative.
nice.
Sorry.
No, he's
No,
rolling
no.
for the fireball.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's definitely going to tell us to roll initiative in
Yeah.
2 seconds. So.
Yeah. I'm just watching these guys get fucked
Great.
up.
Great saving throws.
So none of them managed to make their saves.
None of them managed to break double digits on their save.
So go ahead and roll your math rocks.
26.
Not bad.
So your fireball soars up and over the edge of this cliff, exploding right near the head of this troll. Who's being a little bitch and not letting.
Do you have
Does he
He's
lose
got
arms when he moves?
he's got 4 arms that
Oh,
detach
supposed
when
to
he
be
moves.
fast. I don't know what the fuck happened to that.
Well, I guess he's only going to be able to bring 2 of his arms with him.
Yeah, where are your skeletons
picks,
at?
picks up the arm with it on.
In the middle of fucking Salt Marsh Bay, I think.
All right, roll initiative.
Do I have to roll again, or do I roll what I had?
I will count yours, Adam.
It was a middle of the pack roll, so I don't care.
Oh, I thought that was Dole.
Not me this time.
Well done, Type Rifle. Well done.
Wow,
gotta be
wow.
the first roll?
I didn't get fucked over this time. I rolled my own so fireball d20.
No, I can type right. So I get 5 rifle.
Well, you beat me. You doubled my score. Before bonuses.
Not quite.
Oh no, pipe.
Why would a barbarian want to go first?
Well, keep from getting hurt at least.
Just puts me in there with all the other AoE that's coming.
We both did better than
I like how you guys learned nothing and you're just clumping up like a bunch of clowns.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of clowns clumped up, and we thought the best idea would be to spring something on them when they were all clumped up like morons.
I was yelling about shoot my fireball as soon as I stepped on this map.
We're the morons. Adam, when did you relocate back to that further bush?
Some time ago.
Before you started dissing us up.
I saw I was pinging him over and over again.
I was not zoomed out far enough to see it.
Once everyone started crossing the street, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna back up.
I mean, Glojo should really be like up here on this cliff somewhere, firing down on fools.
How the hell can I get up on that cliff?
Magic.
I can jump. I don't know. You're right. I can jump up there.
Oh, you have a mega jump, don't you?
I do.
Hang on.
Okay.
You hid the turn order.
So,
He is redoing it.
Oh.
so the troll is very upset about the fireball bursting directly on his head, and immediately runs forward. Rather, he's got.
Does he know where it came from, though?
Be fairly obvious.
Oh, yeah, like a laser streaks from your finger and then blows up.
I think there was sort of an obvious tell.
He's figured out where it came from, and he's not particularly happy about it on account of the fireball in the face.
Reasonable.
So he storms up and over to this tree over here, and then his arms also come with them.
Yeah, I'll just pads.
I didn't realize he had such a high turn order. Good for him.
Yeah, he rolled real good. I use
Most of-
D&D
most of the-
Beyond Encounter Builder to do my rolls.
A lot of these guys actually rolled quite well. Those hobgoblins are pretty up there as well.
So he is going to try to bite at Pipe
No, I did
and
nothing.
then claw at Pipe twice.
I just got
And then
these
also,
lizard races.
so Pipe, he's going to try to bite you.
Do I look like a spellcaster?
Owned.
Oh, you look delicious.
Am I covered in nerd
He
shit?
manages to bite you.
Oh, sure does.
He's also going to try to claw you
I'm mad about that.
and claw you again.
He did that. He did it though.
And then Beam Troll, he's going to try to claw you.
Oh, he's got so many arms.
And then he's going to try to claw you again.
He hit me twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he hit me 3 times. A bite and 2 claws. Tell the encounter builder I hate it. It's gonna kill me the first time. It's
Too bad you're not going to get to rage until the bottom of the initiative order, huh?
right.
So he is going to do.
I raged right when I got here. I was so angry when I snuck across the street.
He does 8 chomp damage.
Champion.
Oops, that's not how you type things. So that's 20, 31. Jesus Christ. And then you get a rend on account of him hitting you again. Jesus Christ. 38 damage. You were raging, right?
No, I couldn't until I started raging. Until I start my turn.
Dear. Okay. So he gets you pretty good.
But I was previously injured, so now I am at 6 hit.
Oh God.
Pipe.
Just
Sorry, Beam Troll.
FYI.
Yep.
He claws at you for. Well, I'm rolling really fucking hot for damage.
Jesus Christ.
That's 22, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Actually, and then there's a rend effect
Ah, good.
for 7.
Good, let me add that.
Good times.
This was a good plan.
I think him
Crap,
getting a
fire.
21 on the turn order might have stymied certain elements of the plan.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mediator, it is your
our
turn.
spell slots.
Oh, I wanted to fucking crowd control the group of them while they were all together and before the troll got to us, but it's kind of mooted now.
Isn't it?
So I guess from where Dole was, he could see where the troll's head was. What can I see from where I am? Like of this cliff.
You can see the troll.
No, I can see
You can see the hobgoblin that's sort of peering over the edge. He's realized some shit is up, and you can. We'll allow you to make out the head of this guy.
I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern centered on this guy.
On the guy that you can just make out the head of, that guy?
Or I guess, let me see. Measure this out.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. From the fucking that guy actually died, and that guy actually died.
Which guy actually died?
The two hobgoblins fucking got roasted from the fireball. Like they died.
Oh, okay. Okay, that changes things then.
Wow, Bob, you got 3 kills. Good work.
Thank you. I'm good.
I'm gonna cast Levitate on the troll. Has to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
This is a great idea for anything that doesn't have a ranged attack. Why not just
DC
float away a
15.
little balloon?
Well, an assumption that he doesn't have a range attack, but all right.
He gets floaty, but manages to retain his grip on the earth.
I use my Chronal Shift reaction to force it to re-roll its saving throw.
Coronavirus shift.
He does. Oh, that balance on the 18, you saw that, right, Mike?
Yeah, I did. I'm glad the animations are persistent across the screen.
I really enjoy the persistent animations because that was. He begins to float, and his forearms and his 2 legs are flailing wildly as he rises up into the branches of the tree above him and kind of snags there a little bit. He catches onto the branches, so he doesn't go like super high into the air, but he is no longer in battle.
Now that I've levitated the troll, I'm going to use my movement to duck back across the road over here. Get clear of the group. This shit.
Do you have to be close to that guy to me?
I'm close enough.
Distance, so curiosity.
Damn it! I'm bad at. Where's the? Whatever. That I moved less than 30 feet.
Oh, it was 30 feet. I meant what was the distance, not what was your distance.
Levitate has a range of. It has a range of 60 feet. I don't think it says how far away from it. It doesn't say that it breaks if I move a certain distance away, although I probably won't try moving more.
You move past 60 feet away, like
far away from it.
It's a channeled spell, so you're only able to levitate objects that are within 60 feet.
That's
That's fine.
So he's within 60 feet of you, and now he is levitating about 8 or 10 feet from the ground as he's kind of grabbing on tree branches and trying to regain control somehow.
Okay.
Control, it's your turn.
Yeah.
I think, unless Mediator has more.
That's it.
Okay, is this a tree or a bush?
That is a tree, and there is a shadow underneath of that tree.
Okay, can I go, like, through here?
Yep.
Okay. So then I am going to move here, and I'm going to attack this dude who's clearly a caster. This guy. With my bow staff! Surprising no one. Twice.
You have bow staff skills?
Yeah, a quarterstaff, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Or,
Whatever makes you more Napoleon Dynamite.
Is bow staff the kind of thing that Glojo uses to shoot arrows?
no, a bow staff is what you say when you want to sound like a turtle. But somebody convinced me to not be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I wonder who that was. Because we needed to be like well rolled and not crappily done. Anyway,
Fuck turtle.
the first is a 10. I assume that doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
But the next is a 16.
That will hit.
Okay, and I did 11 damage.
Okay.
And I would like to spend my last key point to try and stun him.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it fails because he's fucking dead.
Oh, well, you gotta tell me if he's dead or not.
I'm not gonna make you waste your key point on that. I
Okay.
just wanted to be a dick. Just a brief dick.
I normally wait and ask, but this time, the one time I don't. Okay, so he's dead.
No, he's dead, and because you normally wait and ask, that's why.
Okay. So I'm going to punch the dude next to him. 17.
That hits.
And that is a 6.
That does 6 damage then.
And well, you know what? I'm not gonna. I'll hold on key.
All right. That guy is dead. And that guy's dead.
No,
so
the dead
it
guy.
is. Oh, this guy's turn. The guy's right next to Bean Troll. He's gonna try to hit Bean Troll.
Is that guy?
He is a hobgoblin a sea hobgoblin captain.
The hobgoblin.
Fuck him, Warning.
Okay, so he's attacking at disadvantage with his greatsword.
It's not very great.
Gets a +4 to this, and I don't think that's gonna work.
No,
for
that's
him
not
very
gonna
well.
hit either one of them.
Nope. Those are not hits. So he takes a swing at you and misses real bad, like.
What a jerk.
That's his turn, and it's been Luther's turn.
I just saw my best friend Lexi get completely fucked up by a troll. So I guessed you are bleeding from every hole, which is disgusting. So I cast your wound.
New ones.
I cast your wounds at 3rd level, and pipe rifle heals 26 hit points. Shit, that's a good roll.
Wow. That's a hot roll.
And I pat him on the shoulder and run the fuck away. Let's say.
Yeah, time to spread out.
Spread.
Oh,
I'll go closer to this tree. Like there.
All right.
I'm done.
Mana,
Speed run.
It is your turn.
All right, I'm going to assist Bean Troll over here by blasting the dude that he is in combat with.
Fisticuffing?
What?
The guy that he is fisticuffing?
Yeah, the way he's fisticuffing. He's fisting him. Okay, let's cast a couple of things here.
Don't kink shame me.
1. All right, so that's 2 hits.
Those will hit.
All right. I'm going to hex I still have my hex from last time, so I'm gonna hex him after I actually hit him with his shit. Let's see here. Or I guess no, I have to cast the hex with the bonus action, so he's not hexed yet. Can I do the bonus? But I can do the bonus action.
I'm going to be honest, Adam. You're probably going to kill him with your shots.
Listen, yeah, but something has to be hexed for it to. All right. Conceptual question: Does the bonus action can the bonus action occur before the attack?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna hex him anyway. I don't give a shit. My patron would demand that I do this in the most maximal way possible.
I mean, it's probably a good thing you hexed him.
Yeah. Oops. I wasn't supposed to put a 1 on that.
Scott, it's okay.
I'll take the
Booker
5
in
that
the
you rolled
background.
without the 1.
Yeah.
So you did 15 total damage, if I'm counting that correctly.
Is he dead?
That is enough to murder him to death.
Fuck that guy.
Your 2 Eldritch bolts both hit to great effect, and combined with the hex damage, this guy dies right in front of Bean Troll.
Oh, Bean Troll got like some bits on him.
Is the pisser.
Well, in the troll, it's levitated.
Oh, and the levitating troll, but
How long does levitate last?
A minute, I think.
Minutes. To 100 rounds.
I'll just be floating there for a while.
Does he have any control, or will he like float away with momentum? Like if we
he's held. He's basically held in. It's like Lift from Mass Effect.
Okay, but
We
he's
can't
not like a
like
helium
evolve
balloon.
him away,
He'll just
like Bugs
float
Bunny
away.
and make him float off.
Yeah, that's what
We
I'm
can shoot it. It'll be fun, right?
Bean Troll, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
18.
All right. Well, you hear a command in your mind going, "Help!" but you are strong enough to resist it.
Wow.
As you look at the cultist who cast that command at you, you see a tinge of fear across his face when he realizes that his command was unfollowed.
Wow.
Deal with my walnut brain.
It's just too stupid to.
He's not stupid, I'm just not clever, is the whole thing. Like, I can't invent anything. So I just heard him say help, and I'm just like, what? Alright. Why?
Wait, is that caster's dick still out? Was he still pissing?
He put his dick away and then asked Bean Troll for help.
Yeah, so like in theory, I hear help, but because I literally can't be clever, it just whiffed past me, and I just assumed it was one of you guys, and that's it.
Punch. Block?
We're fighting.
Does he really want help?
What was it, Glojo's
Or is
turn?
it a trick?
Yes, Glojo's turn.
So I can shoot the troll and he'll still be floating, correct?
Yes, unless you have gravity arrow.
Okay. The arrows. That'd be pretty cool. I could pin him to the earth. So I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on his dumb head. I'm gonna shoot him with 2 arrows. Okay.
We'll say now that he is immobilized, we could use the dagger of torture and like learn shit
On the troll.
On the troll?
I mean,
I'm going to say no to this idea for several reasons. Other than being, I'm not bringing him close enough to the ground for you to poke him with a dagger.
You get him with the second shot collides, Glojo.
Okay. I figured as much. 8, 6, and then the other one. Wait. Make that 8. That should be 3
Works.
plus.
All right,
Yeah.
so 11 damage. Got it.
Your Hunter's Mark 2, right? Or did you
Yeah.
know how to? You did
I
have
did.
a second, right? So you
I did.
so you get 14 total.
Put the +3 on the 6. Yeah, it's 14 total. Put the +3 on the wrong one. But it doesn't
All
change
right.
anything.
It's Pipe Rifle's turn.
Oh, is it?
It is.
But he's flying up into the sky, right?
He is about like 10 feet above you right now, grabbing onto like the top branches of this tree.
Hmm.
You could probably knock the tree down, and who knows what would happen then.
Yeah, who
Seems
knows?
unnecessary.
I would say don't do
Or
that.
super necessary.
No, that's
I want to get away from this troll because he hurt me real bad.
He
You
can't
could knock the
opportunity
tree down
attack
and
you
bite
because
him.
he's so high up in the air. So you can just run.
Actually,
you're
could I
right.
scale the tree and jump on him and bite him?
Yeah. 100% you could do that.
Wow.
Well, all right then.
Well, if the dice agree.
Jesus Christ.
Troll's
what
gonna
else would
bear
I-
hug you and eat your face.
Well, first I'm going to rage. How about that?
That's gonna
Because
solve
that's
it.
what barbarians do. Well, I would have because he killed me almost to death. I would be pretty pissed. I am.
I'll buy it.
Then I
That's a
unkilled
fairly believable response to getting.
All right, and on the wild surge table, let's see if it wants to
see all night.
Oh
get
God,
wild.
what will happen?
Is that a 9?
Yeah.
Arcane energy taps into the minds of those around you. Each creature, this is not that I select, just each creature within 30 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or you see a glimpse of the creature's thoughts, learning how it plans to attack you. And that does include my team.
It says each creature, so
Jesus Christ.
everyone needs to make a saving throw, or Pipe is going to learn how you plan to attack him.
Me doesn't. Everybody else is within 30. But
Well,
meets Al does.
Okay, but all it does is if you fail, the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until your next turn. So, kind of a lame one.
God damn
But the
it.
troll
Or
might
is
get
that
disadvantage.
roll? Wait, hold on. Oh, actually, my roll has the same. My owl has the same wisdom that I do, so that roll can just apply for it.
Okay, I know how.
Learn nothing of my owl's plan.
That's I rolled a 6. I want to know how he plans to hurt me.
Oh,
I think Pipe learns how you plan to hurt him. Actually,
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's how it
So-
works.
So if
So
Mike
I will
Skull has
see-
a secret design to kill Pipe Rifle, fail this, will he?
Yeah,
If
he'll
you
know.
failed this and you had a secret design to kill Pipe Rifle, it would no longer be a secret design.
Wow.
wait, what is the
Although
saving?
it
Well,
does only say for
second
the
life.
next turn. Like,
So,
like about how you're going to attack me in the next few minutes.
oh, is it or is it ever?
Well, it just says they gain disadvantage on their next attack.
Right, but it
Until the
says
start
that
of
you
your
hear
next
what we're
turn.
thinking about. So
You
I
get a
was
glimpse
thinking
their
of
thoughts about how they plan to attack you.
I was
Okay, so
thinking
you
of
get a glimpse
pickpocketing
of their thoughts.
pickpocketing
Yeah.
the weed that I gave you back off of you.
That is an attack. It just says, yeah,
You
you
get
learn
it.
their
You
future
s-
thoughts, comma, learning their plans to attack you.
Oh, I thought it was to hurt. So it's not really an
No.
attack.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to take a
If you
wild
want-
guess that it would be to hit him with your bow staff.
But I wasn't going to hit him. So basically when Pipe wasn't here, I was going to go back on the cliff and steal it, but then we ended up finally going west, so.
Bean, if you want to let that be a little bit more open-ended for fun, I will definitely allow Pipe Rifle to have a glimpse if you're like, he's not going to use that. Maybe I'll just
Yeah,
up that
yeah.
lizard weed.
I like this just like a quick glimpse into a potential future that they've envisioned.
Yep.
And Bob Doles is like, he's got the last slice of cake, and he's like, "Oh, I'm really hungry, but Piper Rifle, I like this. Oh, but I'm so hungry," and he eats it like that's the worst thing he could consider doing to anybody.
It was so good. I couldn't resist.
Like I didn't even know about it, but he's like, "I'm gonna offer this to my friend Lexi." Oh, but it's so tasty.
Just immolated like they
The
two
ultimate
hobgoblins.
betrayal.
They're smarter than the average person.
Yep, that's how he plans to attack me, person.
Okay, did we ever hear what the troll's thoughts were?
I mean,
the
he's
troll was
gonna-
going to try to pull itself down the tree and while it was holding itself on the tree with two of its arms, it would swipe a pipe with the other half of its body.
Plan.
Having seen that, I remember that I shouldn't jump on something that has 4 independent attacks.
Reference, I'm pretty sure that the troll actually can move itself around
Yep.
by pushing or pulling against a fixed object within reach.
Yeah.
Just Spider-Man
So-
tree.
So, well, my rage
mean,
didn't give me anything
you-
fun. I'm going to back off a little bit and ready in action, I guess, kind of where
Does
I'm at.
something
with
negative
floating
happen if
enemies.
you do rage and don't do damage?
It ends if I go another turn without taking
Okay.
or doing damage.
Okay, I thought
He's,
something.
he's,
like that.
he's banking on taking some damage. Don't worry.
I'm gonna suggest that nobody get within reach, like tree reach of this troll.
Good advice.
I think I'm gonna.
He can
start-
anchor himself with
Yeah.
to the tree, but if he lets go of the tree, he'll start floating again.
Okay. I'm moving to
attack the
back up
tree.
the troll in case he needs it with this other guy. But then
Blow up the
still just-
tree.
So that's exactly what happens for the troll's turn. Is he kind of pulls himself back down to the ground, lets go of the tree, starts to levitate again, and realizes that he has to basically anchor himself to the trunk, or he will just sort of float away. So
I mean, you could
that
like
was
pick up
his-
a rock and throw it at someone.
not that bright. It's a troll.
Wow.
I like that
Someone would
levitate
like it.
assumes that the ground is never soft enough to dig your hands in, ever.
I mean, you did.
Although I guess it would just levitate up what you grabbed.
It has
Yeah.
some good like quicksand. Like
Yeah.
the levitate spell is basically like an upwards force of I don't know 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Pound force.
Can levitate up to 500 pounds.
It's a
I
big
assume the troll
Could be
weighs
more than
plus than 500 pounds.
How much shopping is this troll? Hang on.
Yeah.
It's already canon that he's in the
Way
air.
to go,
Counselor.
theater.
I'll let you levitate him
Cheater.
this time, but I'm double checking
Loose
this
lips,
fucking.
stick
Objection.
All right, it's your turn there, sly guy.
Okay. So I'm going to step over here.
Trolls weigh
and-
roughly 500 pounds, so we'll allow it.
Cool.
Fit troll.
I'll step over here. I have a line of sight to the troll from here, right?
Sure.
To arrest its regeneration.
You're not a cop.
18, right? That hits.
You cut out right after saying you were going to arrest someone.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit. What are you doing?
I'm firebolting the troll.
That makes sense. You just said you were going to arrest it.
Yeah, we didn't hear firebolt. You cut
I
out.
was going to firebolt the troll
Yeah.
in order to arrest its regeneration.
That makes that makes more sense than you just arresting the troll.
Oh my God, who wrote Rodney James? I'm proud of you, whoever it was.
It's me.
It's 13 fire damage, Brenner.
Okay. Punchman.
All right. I'm going to run over to this dude, who still canonically, I have no idea he's the one who cast that dumb spell. And I'm gonna hit him twice with my stick.
Is he done peeing though?
Yeah, he finished peeing when he
Yes.
cast the spell.
I mean, he can't spell.
Turned and he's holding out his
necessarily
unwashed
peeing.
So my
I mean, who knows what the help command meant, right?
first attack hits, I assume, at what was that, 21?
That is a hit, yes.
8 damage.
Okay.
Second doesn't hit because it is a 9.
Eight.
Or does 9 hit?
Does not hit. Nope.
Okay. So then I'm going to punch him. And that's a 17.
Hits.
Does 9 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
All right. Wait, that guy's dead. Luther.
Back slightly from the troll, and I shoot a sacred flame at him.
Are trolls like dumb? Is that a thing?
Yeah, they're fucking.
I think they're the brightest.
Don't
Right. So
get to go
it's
to
not
Duke
worth
University.
trying to. It's not worth trying to restrain this thing and question it.
No.
I mean,
No.
That sounds like a terrible plan. I
Listen,
do not
it would
recommend
be-
we do
It
that.
would really only be worth doing if you were in it for the sadism alone, and like the whole
I
troll
kinda
can
am,
regenerate,
sorry.
and like.
Also,
that-
there's this guy that I am fighting who probably can talk.
I presume you're going to murder him in a second. So. I'm just saying, perhaps we take a prisoner and get a little bit of intel.
All I'm saying is it shouldn't be the troll that did
Alright,
38
that's fine.
damage to pipe rifle in one turn.
Listen,
Well, he
Troll
also
must
did,
make
he
a
also
dex
did like
15 save.
29 damage to
Me-
Troll in that same turn.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
so-
He doesn't pay attention to the damage done to me, and I don't need health potions either.
I mean, you could just maybe like let the troll down and let him have like 1 or 2 more rounds of attack.
Yeah.
hey, you know the amount of health that a health potion might be able to heal and like give you? About 6 hit points.
Yeah.
There are other types of health potions. It's not just the 50 gold one. I have lots of gold.
He has
And
a lot of
muted,
gold.
but to be fair, Beatrix
What's gold?
would most likely non-lethally stun this guy and actually leave him open to be interrogated.
Also,
How
the-
many of us have stunned without killing?
You can also grapple him, Pipe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then I would bite his head off.
Just like get hungry.
Just the natural flow of
You
things.
think you should grapple the troll pipe?
I learned one move, and it's grapple and bite at the same time, and I don't know how to.
No,
separate
you can always grapple.
You
It's
can
a thing
also
everybody can
grapple,
do.
And then you can also grapple and shove, pipe.
I know. I'm talking
You
about
definitely grapple that
being
troll
dumb,
pipe.
That's all. I know what I can actually do according to the game.
He's
I'm
just
saying.
pouring
No.
I think it's
Lexi's got
unanimous.
one
Everyone
trick.
here wants you to grapple the troll.
I mean, I was suggesting
why I
grapple the
moved
guy in
far
front of
away.
me, but
It's also not my turn for 6 more turns.
If you want to ride the troll or interrogate the troll or whatever, I've done my part here.
There's
All right,
4 people
so
before me.
Luther,
He's
what
gonna
are
be
you up
dead
to?
by then. I hope.
I still shot a flame at the troll. It's a dex 15 save.
I had to go dig out an
Okay.
external hard drive because our videos are starting to fill up my hard drive.
He failed. on
That will be 11 radiant damage.
11?
Yeah.
Okay. Mana Del Rey.
Okay, hang on. I gotta check the distance on something real quick. Since we were doing this. Oh, okay, I got plenty of
Cheating if you measure
Okay.
from the tank.
all right, I'm going to begin by you mentioned this a long time ago, so I'm gonna say it and you can tell me if I can't do it. You mentioned that I can either talk with someone or message someone as a bonus action on my turn.
Right.
Okay, all right.
That's like you can chat. You can
Yeah.
talk with people on your turn as a bonus action. And
All
so
right,
you
I
telepathy at the
offer
same
the
time.
person that Bean Troll's engaged with. I offer him surrender or die.
You can actually just yell that.
I mean, yeah, that's
He,
fine.
he replies that you have no power over death.
I see.
Canonically, that laugh have went through in telepathy.
Of all, okay, all right. Fuck this guy.
Somehow it sounds like you're holding the telepathy receiver away from your mouth. You're just like,
I
Leans away
now,
from Mike.
because of what he did, I implore my deity as I summon 2 Eldritch Blasts to show this motherfucker what power over death I have.
Text the sire the troll.
No, the guy. I don't give a shit about the troll right now. The troll's fine.
You
Do I-
get him
do
with
I
a
get
I
second.
just didn't
for-
remember who you. I didn't
petitioning my
remember who you
deity?
text. That's all.
Pardon me, Adam.
Do I get anything for petitioning my deity after this man has challenged my power?
No.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I got a 1. I rolled a 1.
Wow.
Just like in real life, God has abandoned us.
Clearly. All right. This is a 17 hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Man, wow. I feel so abandoned. Every day I've strayed for the deity's light. Darkness. whatever we're saying. All right. So 1 hit, 1 3d10.
I mean, for you, it's a patron.
Yeah. Good point.
My deity is running.
Technically,
his-
use my bonus action to talk,
His
so I can't use my
Patreon,
bonus action to
his
hex this guy.
Patreon payment bounced at him because of COVID.
All right, I did 10 on this guy.
Your deity wants you to support his podcast.
Listen, I have a special relationship mediator. I have a skull. Okay, I'm clearly favored.
It's like Tony Blair and George W. Bush.
Which one of them was wearing a skull?
Yeah, which one am I?
You're definitely
Bush and
Bush.
Skull and
Bush
Bones.
definitely had the skull mask.
Yeah, Bush was in Skull and Bones, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Ah.
Whoa.
Oh.
Why do I hear a helicopter outside? What are we doing? You cracked the
Raccoon
code.
City
It was
is
not
falling.
You're off to the Bohemia Grove pipe.
No, it was. They sent the NSA after me because we put the dots together.
No, they're taking the NSA is taking you to the Bohemia Grove with Cheney and
I just simply Ice Cube after a good day.
God damn it. All right, I dealt 10 damage to him.
all right.
Power over death is your starting.
It is now his turn, and he
Runs like a bee.
Bean Troll, you need to make another Wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
What is he trying to do?
Take
16?
Take over his bird brain.
This time he is trying to hold person on Bean Troll, and that succeeds. Or the save succeeds, and he is unable to do anything.
Holding his deck.
Still holding his dick. Glow Joe, it's your turn.
Alright.
You can also hold his dick if you like.
With hold person, if it fails, you know who tried to do it, right?
Yeah, you saw him trying to make a cast.
Okay, when he does it, I just tilt. I do that bird head tilt thing at him.
That's a rude thing. Nobody likes that. Birds suck.
Oh,
Corvids are the best. COVID is the worst. That's my new bumper sticker.
COVID-19.
Corvid
Hey,
20.
Joe.
Corvid 2020.
Just shoot some arrows at something.
Shoot him at the troll.
Good choice.
1, 13.
21 hits, 13 does not.
Nine plus this one makes 10. And
Pipe rifle.
oh shit! Are we keeping this guy alive or what?
I mean, I think it's probably a good idea of it.
All right. I'm going to run and do
Your
a
guide pipe.
shove and grapple and try and take him to the ground and pin him to the ground without currently attacking. Let's see what that goes.
It's
See
still
how
an
that goes.
attack. It's just you're
Well,
doing
yeah.
it without. It's a
Without
roll,
roll,
but
it's
you don't roll
intense.
damage. Yeah.
Is it just an attack roll like a
Oh, use your athletics. It's a
Barehanded
strength
attack?
check using your athletics modifier
Yep.
okay?
with advantage.
So that is
20 plus 6, and you can roll it twice.
yeah.
Really? That's way better than this guy's got.
All right.
So you win. You win
Hooray!
that- You win that contested check.
All right. So I pin this guy to the ground and snarl at him, and then lean up and with just a regular voice, hey, anybody want to come talk to this dude? I don't think he's
Either-
going anywhere for a minute.
Either the grapple or the shove. I mean, it's two separate things. So
Oh, it is two
first
separate.
check could have been a grapple check, but you still have another
I see. What?
attack action which you could use to bite him or to shove him.
Well, yeah. So for right now, I am.
You've
I
just
got
got him
behind him and
grappled.
yeah, I've got him in like a Nelson of some kind. It's like, you want me to bite him or take him to the ground for interrogation? I know where
I think-
Luther's head's at.
I think there's some fans of biting here, Pipe.
Yeah, I realize everybody's pretty far away and dealing with their own shit, so I just sort of ask to the air. Anybody care if I bite this guy? No. All right.
I like to imagine that you don't actually wait for a response.
You know? And then good.
Wait, what?
I'm glad that I succeeded on biting it. Would I get advantage on that actually because I have him grappled?
Yeah, but you go ahead and
I
you
wrote all of this
succeed
down.
anyways. So
I know,
you
I
can go
don't have
ahead
it open.
and
Critical doesn't know how to create.
roll damage, and you will regain some health here if you're using your Hungry Jaw.
Of course, I'm doing the Hungry Jaw.
You don't know,
Hungry
you bonus action,
Jaws.
which means you still have an extra attack to use.
Oh wait, I
think you used that last time.
Hungry Jaw damage. Ooh, nice.
Wait.
I get. Unfortunately, I only get 3 temporary hit points for doing that. Despite it causing him 8 damage, I don't get 8 hit points back.
Jaws is a bonus action, so you actually still have an attack action to work with.
So I guess I'm just gonna bite him again. Well, one of them misses. I would assume that I like bite a piece of armor or something, and not just like
You just
fail
bite
to
the
connect
cloth.
with my mouth.
No, you just pretty much get like a. There's not very much edible flesh left. You just get like a bunch of armor and like bits and pieces of.
Can I decide to do that recklessly, or do I have to decide at the beginning that all of my actions are happening recklessly? Is the question. Yeah, I think my double bites are good enough, despite one failing. Not gonna game the system. I'm not a chrono mage.
It's
Mediator.
not gaming the system to read the fucking thing that I wrote for you.
I read it.
This thing is practically dead in your arms. The creature that you've attacked. Because you were trying not to kill him, you tore significant chunks of flesh out of him with that first bite. But your second bite, you went in and because you had declared that you were trying to non-violently murder him.
Sure.
Can I try to move the troll up and away from the tray?
What do you have that would allow you to do that?
Levitate lets me do that. I can. It's my action to move the target as long as it remains within the spell's range.
I will allow you to try that, but he will get a chance to contest it because he is currently holding on to the tree.
Okay, so what is that? My intelligence modifier against his strength?
Yep.
Speaking of being an idiot not reading stuff, that's actually a +5 bonus because I'm still reading. 2 more hit points kills him, then he should have 2 more hit points done to him.
The branches break as you try to hurl this guy away from the tree, and his grip slips. One of the branches breaks, and he is propelled out and up away from where he was gripping on. He was at the very base of the tree, so he is now
And move
moving
him up to 20 feet.
He is now moving up and out to 20 feet away from the tree. He's clutching rapidly at the air, but unable to really re-grip onto the tree as you sort of shifted him out away from it.
I don't think I can move him horizontally, but I can move him vertically.
All right, you moved him vertically. He's up in the branches of the tree again then.
He's still within. I guess he can still reach the branches where he is.
Yeah, the tree's about 20 feet tall, so he's basically like in the top part of it. He doesn't know how much higher it's going to send him, so he's kind of clutching and grasping at it, even though it really doesn't do very much for him at this point, because he's about at the extent of your levitation. But he's still freaking out and flailing around. Quill.
All right. right, so the guy on the ground's still alive?
Yes. Inside a pipe rifle's like mouth.
And my loving embrace.
Where's the troll? Is he above the tree now?
He's basically like in the very top, like branches of the tree, kind of flailing around, and like he's rotating vaguely because he's so out of control and trying to grab onto bits of the tree that he keeps spinning himself.
I guess I'll get the dart dice out because I got nothing else to do.
We got this troll under control.
We gotta get some like magic wands that shoot fire strike cantrips or something. So we just have some guns.
No, I just need
Like Scree to get us some guns.
just need more die. It's fine. Alright, I'm going to throw 2 darts at the troll. And do little piddly damage when I do it.
I'm gonna steal McScree's gun.
So one of those I don't believe hits at 13.
Misses.
Okay, and then the other though is 26.
26, believe it or not, hits.
And I do a total of 7 damage. Hooray!
Wacka wacka. You rock the troll for 7 damage.
And then for my bonus action, I just punch the air. That's it. Because I can't do anything else.
Alright, we'll do third.
I look at Bean Troll. How hurt does he look?
The troll?
No, you.
Oh, I'm hurt, but I think we're almost done. But yeah, if you want to heal me, that's fine.
He looks pretty smushed up. The troll like beat him for 27 in the first round.
Yeah. I finally noticed that my good friend, whose name is Quill.
Monkey Man.
Yeah. I immediately lose focus of the enemy giant enemy that's just levitating and go over and cast level 1 Cure Wounds on Bean Troll.
If this gives me less than a goddamn potion.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I wish.
I'll cast that at level 2, actually.
No, I want you to just cast it at level 1 like you were going to.
All right.
Yeah, no, we know what it's going to be.
Oh god, it's so not worth it.
How much?
That's great.
You get 7 hit points.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Not nothing. Technically not nothing.
I mean, a potion isn't nothing either, but apparently to certain people in our group, it is.
A rainbow potion is what, 8, I think? Just another D. Anyway, I give a tiny, insultingly small amount of healing pat in the back.
Potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2. So, on average, it's 6.
That's
You beat an average healing a potion.
Yeah.
We actually need after this is a short rest.
Yes.
Long rest would go down a treat.
You have hit die.
I mean,
Yeah, I got
work to do.
All right, it is Mana's turn.
kill the guy that Pipe was biting.
No, he's still
Or is
alive.
he still alive? Okay.
That's why I came over here, because I figured if he's not killing him, then there's a reason.
Oh,
I missed my second bite. We could pretend it was on purpose.
you're too hungry.
Eyes bigger than my stomach.
You grappled him, but you didn't knock him to the ground, right?
I did not.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
muted. I was asking, will you allow me to use the Medallion of Thoughts as a bonus action, or is it a legitimate action?
That is an action, but you can use that in your turn.
Yeah. Okay, then I would propose that I would like to use detect thoughts on the troll to understand its mindset better, to get advantage on a charisma roll to convince him of something.
Really
You're
locked in on
detecting
this
the
troll.
troll's thoughts?
Like, how dumb is a troll? You guys are like,
I'm interested to hear what the troll is thinking about.
guess-
Why levitate? Why?
No, I don't. That's actually the detect thoughts of bringers encounter design.
Does detect thoughts translate from their languages?
let's see here.
Can you pay the troll toll?
In the first line of this description I found, it says, trolls are massive predatory species of giantkin considered, quote, stupid bastards by other species of giants, except for ogres who are also treated the same way. Brothers in dumb shit solidarity.
It will work as long as the troll has at least 3 intelligence and can speak a language. He learns its surface thoughts, what is on its most on its mind in that moment.
So Adam, you
ambiguous whether he's thinking in words or not.
oh fuck.
It also says that I can use it to shape. I can use this information to shape thoughts about that will affect how it's thinking, which would, in my mind, lead to potentially advantage on rolls or things like that. But hey,
Make it think about Tony and wonder where he is, who he's with, what he's thinking. Is he thinking of the troll? And will he ever return someday?
What it says is that if you ask it questions, that naturally shapes the course of its thoughts.
Okay.
As in, like, the kind of thing that it's thinking about in response to the questions that you're asking it, but you don't get mind control over it.
Right, but like I assume that, like, okay, all right, I see what you're saying. All right,
the point is that asking it questions gets it to think about something that you could then read.
I encourage the troll to think, all right, troll, you know you're going to die. We can either make this really painful and drag this shit out, or we can kill you briefly if you're willing to tell us some information. How does the troll respond?
I eat you.
All right, fuck this guy. Roast him. Make it painful.
Here. I hunger.
Make it painful. All right, since that was my action, I can't actually attack this.
Good use of the action economy.
It's not. You already won the action economy. It's not going anywhere.
I know.
This guy is now struggling to get out of Lexi's grip.
He's been fucking bit. How's he getting out?
Badly.
You can attempt to test its strength check.
Because he has disadvantage on this.
Surely a grapple by being bit is worth than just a regular grapple. Like,
if Pipe can manage to roll better than a 9, with all of his bonuses, we are good to go.
Pipe.
All right, discussing food. 1 second. I had my headset off because everyone was
The food is struggling.
I hate it.
Roll an athletics check.
Oh, I see.
The food does not make it away from Pipe Rifle. Pipe Rifle retains control over the food.
No, I was talking about food in real life too, and not paying attention in real life.
You are the master of food, both virtual and real. Congratulations.
You're really role playing the hell out of this one, buddy.
Look, I'm very hungry. I was discussing. Is it actually my turn, or
no?
It still says
no. That was that was its
just...
thing trying to get away from you. Your turn will be after.
I see. Okay.
who is also away. Probably at the beach, if I'm not mistaken. Clojor, are you at the fucking beach?
Yes.
Get off the beach.
Son of a beach.
I thought we were still talking about the troll's horrible thoughts.
No, you can.
That was
play
at
again.
least one topic ago.
Fuck that guy, by the way.
Oh, then you were eating the guy. Person was going to eat the guy.
Oh, no one could have anticipated this, Adam.
Listen. All right, gonna try. All right, gonna try.
All right, let's shoot the troll. I'm going to kill the troll. The fucking troll. Okay, it's a
You're gonna
9.
need a lot of arrows.
That's fine. I shot him with 1. The other one didn't hit. Gonna need more arrows.
The second arrow hits.
And that's 8. I'm also gonna move back.
All right. You have actually killed the troll with that 8 damage. Its grip relaxes on the tree and it kind of bobs up against the edge of the height of levitate. Adam, you get one last gasp of thought. Oh fuck!
I was hoping it would be something.
There's your intel.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
He said, "Fuck you. This sucks." And ow, pretty much.
Fuck you, this sucks and ow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
so
those were pretty much the 3 main thoughts
Okay.
you gathered from it, Adam.
This is probably better than letting him float up there for the next 97 rounds.
He's gonna regenerate. I'm still saying we could like bind his corpse and then like
I fireballed his
Yeah.
head.
And I think that only shuts off regeneration for a round. But
Well, let its
They've
corpse
taken-
come down and we'll burn the whole tree. Put it.
Some of them.
What are you doing to the tree? Because you're
Oh no. I was saying if we wanted to keep the troll hanging around, we can burn it later.
Why would we
this
want
guy
to keep
is-
the troll around? What is everyone's problem?
Adam really wants to. I have no opinion.
oh, never mind. It's fine. I'm just
I'm saying we
saying.
should burn it.
I
Bring
just
the-
bite this guy, please.
Bring the body down and burn it. We're not keeping him alive either. Boy, you guys are fickle. You read the troll's thoughts. You know,
I don't know.
Hey,
there
hey,
were,
dude,
there
what
were
are you
two,
thinking?
There were
He's
2
passed out.
potential interrogation targets, and Adam picked the troll. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, to be fair, I kind of knew what the thoughts of the guy who was getting chomped on by a gator man was going to be. All right, it's not really like
Wait,
that.
Fucking
Adam, were those thoughts? God, I wish I wasn't in Florida anymore.
get chomped on by a gator man. All right. I guess I'll bite this dude. Nobody wants to talk to him. I certainly don't. Ah, nope.
eat it.
Missing.
Oh, my brain got your throat digested.
Well, I'm biting him recklessly with advantage. How about that? Oh shit.
Fine.
Or that was just my second attack. If you don't want me to re-roll it, but still.
It's
time.
Whatever you want to do, Pi.
Time to give him the tooth. He can't handle the tooth.
Here's the tooth.
So are you biting him extra hard with the tooth pipe?
Yes, that's what a critical means as far as I'm concerned from now on.
Also means you can regain some hit points, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe. So yes, I
That's
am
how
giving him
last
a
time.
very good chomp, and I would say that the crit is more like the tooth wakes up and notices what's happening on this bite and does whatever it's gonna do. Did we decide that is a specific thing? Like what?
So you devour this guy. The tooth, you get an extra dig with the tooth. Let's be honest, makes your bite a little bit off balance right now. It's hard for you to get a solid gripping bite the way that you're used to. But this time, you managed to leverage that off balance, and you sink that extra large tooth directly into the neck of this victim in front of you. You got him pinned down, and you just dig this big long tooth into his neck, and you kind of fish it around a little bit inside there, and you're just sort of freeing up a lot of blood and juice and bits that you're happily lapping up because you're a theater man. And the tooth is responding to this. You are feeling an ecstasy that you've not felt before.
Shit!
And it is just you're basically just getting this sensation of warmth glowing through your entire body. Bundle, you're looking basically right at the pipe rifle, and he's beginning to glow. Just slightly inside, like it's dark out right now. It's nighttime. There's not a lot of light. The pipe rifle is beginning to cast a little bit of a shadow. He's actually bright enough.
This happens sometimes anyway. It's fine. Like maybe I'm detecting some magic or whatever.
If everybody could roll perception, that would be great.
Seems normal. Good friend.
Everybody, even me?
Pipe rifle, you don't roll perception.
I rolled a 25.
I don't think I can see him from here. Can I see him from here?
I'm not ready, but you roll perception anyways, please.
Maybe you're about to hear me rip a huge fart. You don't know if it's sight-based.
If you do that,
okay. Quill and Adam, you notice a couple pairs of glowing eyes on the cliff to your northwest.
Oh, no shit.
Like on this map, that cliff?
Like up in there.
Yeah.
How far away would you say that is?
Well, I didn't know if it was a cliff away from us, not on this map. Like far, like high up in the air.
It's a fairly steep cliff. Mediator, you are seeing some glowing eyes approaching from the north. Who else rolled any good?
Got regular ass 12.
Roger, what did you roll?
Perceive that.
Oh, do I get any hit points back from that big bite? By the way,
roll 1d8. I should make that 2d8.
Five.
Wow, that sucks.
For how much blood I was getting. This guy's got really shitty blood, apparently.
Oh, not even as good as a healing potion.
Watery.
This guy's blood is really poor.
Yeah. Fucking.
What was that guy, by the way? Some kind of a cleric.
He's got the Anheuser-Busch of blood.
A hobgoblin or what, Brenner?
He's just in the.
That guy was a cultist. He was actually a human.
Yeah. I haven't seen one of these in a while.
A number of hobgoblins, an elf, a human, and a troll all at this place. Enough of you rolled decently.
About these glowing eyes.
You see a number of glowing eyes approaching you. As you focus in on them, you realize they are villagers from Saltmarsh. The glowing eyes are
That kind of villager.
much larger than the regular villager eyes, but their eyes are these large, glowing, lamp-like figures in their face, and they are approaching you. They are silent.
There's one within 30 feet of me, and I would like to use my medallion of thoughts to detect its thoughts.
Just pointing it at everybody today.
God damn it!
Fuck you, this sucks. Ow.
You get a sense of we're not worthy.
We're scum. We suck. They're in presence of Dio.
As from the villager near you, you get a sense of awe and and an impression that they are not worthy of being in the presence.
Just the presence.
Wow, that's okay.
Is it
Then
the presence of the troll
in that case,
carcass.
I let's see here. 1 second here. I gotta see. Okay. In
I
that case, I cast the spell Friends on this person.
The worst named spell ever.
while this is
What it
happening,
is
I
with a
whisper to
permanent
Dole
enemy.
that we should probably cook the troll.
Cook the troll.
I
Might
cast the
use
spell
per company.
Friends
Are we cooking?
on this little idiot, and I say, and I basically tell him, "What's the good word, buddy? Things going well? Like, what are you coming around for, good buddy?"
Everything cool and culty over here.
Before any more
Who
time
are you
passes, can I
casting that,
firebolt the
Adam?
troll's
This guy over
corpse?
here?
Yeah, that's what I was saying
Yeah,
to
okay.
Dole, that we need to burn the troll. Like Mal.
I'll do
Okay,
it
so-
because I have fire. That's
What's
the thing that
what's
I
the
do.
good
you were
news,
talking to
buddy?
the guy. Sorry, quickly, Adam. You were talking to the guy north of Mediator. This one over here.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, and Quill, Luther, and now Wu are all talking about burning the troll corpse.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Pipe rifle, Glojo, what are you doing?
Hello? They're gonna burn the troll. Villagers are chilling. I don't know. Get ready to shoot the villagers if they come after us.
Yeah,
Okay.
good idea.
It seems like I didn't see
I would
that.
actually just like to firebolt the troll. I don't think it requires a lot of discussion.
Right. Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
go ahead
do
and do that. Give me a roll for the firebolt on the troll.
I had
Pull out my
moved down there.
tinderbox and set its toe on fire.
Oh, no.
Oh God! He is on fire.
You're definitely a little surprised and I guess put off by the advent of these villagers just sort of showing up with their lamp-like eyes outside of Saltmarsh, and you miss the clearly static, still enormous target 35 feet in front of you.
Thing
You can do that
happens
again.
because-
Please try again.
Try it again. I don't know if we're in any kind of initiative or combat order, but I would like
No,
to.
So we're gonna move
like to
on
try-
past past the pyre party. We'll come back to you guys in a moment here.
Okay.
Adam, you had tried to reach out to this being, and then you were doing something else to it, if I recall. What were you up to?
I mean, I was first detecting its thoughts to see what its temperament was, and now that it seems to just be like looking to hang out, say we're not worthy, I am greeting him as if kind of like say, "What's the good word, buddy? What
You
what
got
you doing
friends
coming
on
around
it.
here for?" Just like, what's going on?
Yeah, but you did cast friends as well.
Yes, I casted friends on him, so he won't be happy forever, but he should see me as a buddy.
You
theoretically.
also Friends' concentrations. You can't have that and detect thoughts active at the same time.
Well, I presume that detect thoughts like expired after I determined what his thoughts were. So I'm not continuously reading his thoughts.
Okay.
It's not my intent. My intent was to detect his thoughts to see whether or not he was immediately friendly or hostile. I
Gotcha,
determined
gotcha.
he is some kind of zombie. I'm trying to trick him now.
You've asked, "What is the good word, friend?" And
Yeah,
he
what you doing? What you
begins-
coming around here for, buddy?
He walks into the center of the street and kind of does a little dance and goes, "The Lord has come. The Lord has come.
Oh yeah, where at?
He is here. He is with us. The Lord has come."
Where do I find him to say to share in the good word?
Do you not feel the thrill, brother?
I wish to be closer to the Lord. Tell me where.
Follow the
Wow.
thrill of the blood.
I wish to be closer to the Lord, huh?
I did it. I converted Adam. Boom.
Point me
Done.
the way, brother.
20-year Christianity ruse. Boom.
Point me the way, brother.
Your mask starts getting tighter. It's like, what's this about wanting to get closer to the Lord? Who you been fooling around with?
He points down the road to the southwest, Adam.
I tell him, rejoice, brother, you will meet the Maker soon. And then I Eldritch Blast him twice.
Maybe you miss him.
All right, roll for your attack. You did.
Yeah.
16 and 24. Yeah, I rolled it one too many times. Do they hit?
Those hit.
All right, I'm gonna. Yeah. All right.
I guess he's not going to go hostile when friends expires then.
I mean, you might as well get ahead of the issue, right?
Wow.
He drops dead on the street in front of you.
All right, and then I'm going to
Give
also
him
take
both
this opportunity to run across the road away from the other guy. Help me.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, we're like peering around a tree. Like, okay, so I get why Wu was firing lasers. Why is Mana firing lasers?
I'll just like step over his smoldering corpse in the middle of the road.
This is pretty.
Yeah, I think we're all a little like, what? Hey, what is happening? Oh, there's people around. Well, it looks like one less.
Fewer now.
Yeah.
They're leading you to the Lord.
Yeah, we know where the Lord is. We'll go
Is
get
this
him.
guy like getting ready to drop off the cliff? I don't know what's happening. He's just peering over the edge.
I don't think they're hostile.
All right, good luck. All right, don't get blasted.
I think you may have just murdered someone.
He dropped off that cliff. I'm shooting him.
Oh man.
Take one of our cobalt daggers, put it on him before anyone sees. Drop daggers.
Oh no.
He was coming right for me.
There's more.
What are you just talking about? Fucking interrogating a fucking troll and he's blew that guy away? What the hell is wrong? What the fuck?
Adam's running a little bit hot and cold tonight.
You're trying to interrogate a troll like you fucking racist. What's happening?
I think I'm gonna leave this party and go find a more sane warlock to go hang out with.
I guess my question is, how do the other glowing-eyed villagers respond to
this cold-blooded murder on Fifth Avenue?
I mean, this one's apparently a monk because it survived a fall down that cliff.
It took its time.
I want to know if he was like picking his way from
that. Fucking blasted that guy.
Hey, Wu, you want to take another stab at burning the troll?
Always something new.
It's probably a good idea to burn that troll, but
Are we in combat? Like, what's even happening right now?
The longer this is taking, the more I'm probably sure I probably murdered someone because we're not getting initiative.
Adam basically dropped that guy like the Bolt Stunner from No Country for Old Men.
We stand still for a minute.
I think it's very important that everybody keeps saying that guy, but it's clearly a little girl.
Burn the troll, someone. Just burn the troll. Whatever happens.
Can I shoot another firebolt at the troll?
I just want to point out specifically that the character that Adam killed was literally called Little Girl.
Yeah.
From the Townsfolk collection, that was Little Girl.
Oh yeah, she's got an apple on a stick. It looks like she's having a nice treat.
Too much longer.
Let's just leave. Let's just call it.
Roast the troll.
Everyone flee to the west side of the map as quick as possible.
I have to arrest
We're gonna have to get your story straight, which is that didn't know what she was holding in her hand and you feared for your life.
It was a wand. It looked exactly like a rod of lordly might.
In the dark, the apple could have been.
So
It looked like one of those big grenades.
Wait,
Delayed blast
Get
fire.
crossbow. Point on her.
No, sprinkle some of the wizard weed on her.
Yeah. Couple of our drop daggers that we keep for this purpose, and then we're good.
Sprinkle some of the wizard weed on her. Has to be the title.
Get the ham sandwich.
Guys, I don't think another friend spell is gonna get us out of this.
That's the closest.
I prestidigitate a pillow under her head to think the other thing she's sleeping.
Is the troll dead at least?
Did you do a fire? Did that go through? Doesn't
matter. Does it matter anymore?
Yeah.
It matters a little bit if the troll wakes up. They are now.
Go fucking die.
So how did the other villagers react to
that? Better than me. I'm fucking laughing. My head hurts.
It's that scene in Men in Black when Will Smith is like training against the pop-ups.
Yes. Oh God.
Extremely
right back.
Seemed really possessed. I don't know what to tell you guys. I didn't just I detect thoughts.
detect thoughts. You're on the troll.
So might be time to leave. I thought that was a good suggestion that came up.
No, I meant leave. Like, leave the whole campaign, everything that we're doing. Let's just go to a different campaign. Let's just call it, say, well, I guess that wraps it up for Saltmarsh, and leave.
And that's how they
Cyberpunk,
all
anybody?
thought.
Who's
Yeah.
up for game of Cyberpunk?
The rift open up, and all of a sudden we're in rift.
Oh, no, I mean our characters just walk out of Saltmarsh, go somewhere else. Hey, remember that dragon? Let's go see what's up
Before we
there.
leave town, please.
Anyway,
back, we'll say,
please
"Quest
firebolt the
ongoing."
troll.
Don't worry about it.
Or can I firebolt the troll again?
Lex is gonna put his hands in his pockets and walk away whistling. I don't know none of y'all. I got warrants.
But seriously, how did the villagers react to this? Which is the key question
Sarah had to
here.
walk away because
It's not even here.
I think Bringer died.
He's muted himself.
I was barely
Fucking computer program.
You broke Bringer.
Just deleted Roll20.
I mean, this had to have been at least kind of foreseen.
I had to walk away from it. The
Stare
other
out the window.
it didn't help. It didn't help at all. God damn it. I have been laughing nonstop for like 20 minutes at this point. You know, like the spot behind my ears on my head hurts from laughing too much. Wow, it's been a long time. The label. Amazing. So the other villagers appear to have noticed what's happening here, but are not concerned. One of them has kind of clambered / fallen down these cliffs immediately to the west of where you killed that threatening.
I would yell at that guy, "Yo, what's going on?"
She slowly turns at you. She has a book open,
Uh-huh.
but it's actually upside down. You are able to perceive with your. I think you had a good perception roll.
The book's upside down?
The book is upside down. She's holding it still, but it's clear that it's not being read. And she turns and looks at you and says, "Are you with him?"
Ooh, who is he?
He is God.
Which one? Which one's God?
Which god? Which one? Because it's D&D and there's lots.
Yeah. One.
The Lord God.
But which one?
And she points to her right. She goes, "Are you blind, fool? He's right there."
Mm,
No
word.
Her most like her muscle movements aren't the tightest, but she kind of points off in her right and
Like
goes,
to
"Are
the
you
troll?
blind, fools? He's over there, or he's right there."
The troll is the God? She's pointing at.
She's done with the conversation and has kind of faced away from you back in the direction that she was looking.
Adam's victim pointed down the road as well, so it's either something in that direction or one of us, because these guys also showed up. And they all showed up right after I bit that guy to death, so I'm worried that it may be tooth related.
What if you caught whatever they have and now you're going to become crazy?
Put pipe on a ventilator.
Can you shine a light cantrip into Pipe Rifle's eyes and see how he responds to it?
You're the ones on drugs. Oh, there was that unimaginable magic ecstasy, though, that got me 8 hit.
And too bad I don't have an old earth cantrip, right?
I use another charge of my detect thoughts charm on this guy to understand what he's thinking now.
Which guy?
This guy, the guy that just spoke.
Also looks to have pigtails.
Whatever.
I think is a
person.
I mean, I can put my hair in pigtails.
Yeah.
You just get the overwhelming sense of awe and that she cannot wait to be in the presence of her God.
So doesn't seem to give a shit that I murdered someone, right?
It's not near the surface of her thoughts.
Oh, now it's murder.
See,
priorities are.
Admittedly, yes.
to let
Adam,
you
that is
know how
weird.
guilty we should feel, I think we should blast some people.
Hold on a
Forget
second.
that spontaneous utterance about murder, and go.
I walk up to the lady.
First troll dead.
I approach the lady.
The troll
Saying
has
they
been
do not seem to
firebolted, right?
care about the murder, so you probably need to like burn something now, or
I put my
Hasn't gotten
arm
up in a while,
around
so I assume
her
it's actually
shoulder.
you try
And I
to
say,
you
freaking out
take
a
me
little.
to
take me to God.
Oh God!
What?
She's very excited. She's like, "Yes, follow me to the Lord."
Oh man, this is gonna.
I follow her.
Oh no!
They're all going to the troll. Someone firebolt the fucking troll!
No, we already firebolted the troll.
No, he rolled a 1.
It's not the troll, though.
The troll.
No.
It's not the troll, B-troll.
No.
It's not the troll.
This is bad.
You back it up against the wall. Hey,
Fire rifle now.
hey, everybody, what's going on here?
I'm gonna shadow step over here by Woo. I'm gonna shadow step again by Woo since he moved. Even though that was like 10 feet and I could have walked it.
I telepathically whisper to Pipe Rifle like, "This is your chance. When someone thinks you're God."
I'm interested to see where this.
What are these? What do we
You
need
said
for these?
yes.
Oh yeah, Pipe.
Hey, everybody! Hey, a little space would be great.
Oh.
How's everybody doing? I see you got glowing eyes there. That's all. That's good.
They really haven't said anything since they've kind of herded up against you and
Just
pressed
sort
you
of-
to the back of this cliff. But
I
each one of them
cast the light
apparently,
cantrip and put it behind pipe rifle to give him dramatic lighting.
as you do that, they immediately drop and they drop to a single knee and then a double knee, and they begin lowering their foreheads against the ground, shielding themselves from the light and prostrating themselves in bullet before pipe rifle.
Oh, God
Wow.
damn it. This is some curses bullshit if ever I see them.
I whisper to pipe rifle, if someone asks if you are a god, you say yes.
I know. Man, I already said it.
I know.
Basic.
Manda is the listen to man. She just wanted for crimes.
Listen, my instinct was right,
said it.
bitch.
Magic.
Pipe, I think you
Just
should play
murder that
along.
child.
Play along. But you definitely
Yeah,
haven't get rid of that corpse.
See where they want to take you.
Hey, yeah. So you guys, you from around here? Salt Marsh, right?
It's myself.
Jesus Christ.
All right. No, you may rise. What do you wish of me? Why are you out here?
The one that had spoken with Glojo earlier begins speaking, but every word that she says is immediately echoed about a half second behind by the other four, giving a weird sort of thrumming echo to whatever she says.
Word.
And she begins, Lord God, we come to serve.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Tell them to go put out the fires.
Yeah.
Are there fires still going?
Tell them to test their loyalty.
Tell him to burn the troll.
No, the troll's fine. It's been way too long. It would have gotten up. Mediator's right.
It looks
But-
like it grew a bunch of extra
just-
legs.
But just send them out to go put out the fires for us, and we can just chill here.
Tell them you have a holy war you need them to wage.
All right, out of character, refresh my memory. What is our primary objective right now? We were moving toward the signal fires to try to figure them out.
To try and put them out.
Try and put them out.
Weren't we
Just
moving
stopping
towards
magic.
what we thought was like the main signal fire?
We're
though?
trying to see the main signal fire, so that's why we came to this one for some reason instead of going back to the one we already cleared. Oh, because we were worried people would go check. That's why.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
according to the end of the last episode, every 69 minutes, or there's a 69-minute long ritual that fires every now and then. You guys are not sure of the frequency because the frequency is determined by signals from the main fire. You guys are not sure what the main fire is, whether there is a main fire that you have not seen, or if you just couldn't see it from where you were. So you ventured west to new fires because you'd already used up all of the drugs at the existing fire. Well, seized all of the drugs at the existing fire.
Yes.
And
Shit, we did 30 spots for drugs.
you thought maybe moving to a different fire might give you a better vantage.
Okay.
Okay, pipe rifle.
I think I know what I
think-
need. Then.
I think there's two things. One, ask them if they have any drugs.
That was God damn it! Stole my thunder.
2, ask them if they know where the main fire is, and 3,
Yeah, but
tell them to
first
go
do
put out
that.
the fucking fires.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
First the drugs.
I'd be like, all right, what I need you, my flock, to tell me, are any of you holding? And I like dump some of the stuff from the bag out. Like, do you know where to get any more of this? Do you know what this is called?
They stare at you blankly.
All right, well,
Wow.
okay, not party folks. I get it. Let's see. Can you tell me, have you seen the fires that have been going up in the sky lately? The large fires.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Do you think you could find where those fires are coming from and put them out?
Put them out, my lord, but they're summoning the great one.
Oh yeah, no, he canceled. We're not doing the great one. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm so sorry. Oh, such a bummer. We were all really jazzed for the great one, but
Roll persuasion.
I'm specifically doing this in game. That while Pipe Rifle's doing that, I just start looting the dead child.
We're just
What you're
dragging
doing
him
with
off
the
the
dead
street.
child?
I'm looting the dead child's
Oh,
corpse. Just like literally while he's having conversation with them.
Oh, so that's a -1. So that's those are not even with advantage. Those are not
No,
great.
that's fine. With advantage, you are successful.
At 11. That's pretty successful. Mainly, I want them to take a few steps back first. But if I could disperse them all at once with one command, yeah, go. I don't suspect they'll succeed in this mission, but yeah, go try to do this. Go fight
And we
people.
could at least
put out
follow
fire.
them.
Oh my god, we were totally taking a break. Like, no way in hell am I going anywhere until I take a rest.
Yeah.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, go send them, let them try and put out the fires. It'll at the minimum be a distraction.
That was the plan, yeah. So I'm like, yes,
How do we
go.
bury that corpse?
What?
Like
Say.
drag it off the road
Oh,
into the bushes over here, maybe.
when I'm done looting it, sure.
Loot.
Is she
All right.
carrying one
Go,
What's a little
apple?
girl? What's a little girl gonna that you fucking want?
I don't know.
He
Maybe
wants that
she
apple
like,
stick.
Both
Coin
of these
in your
guys are
pocket?
holding like clearly some kind of. I mean, maybe she has religious literature that we can get some.
Charm.
All right.
He has
yes.
so the creatures of nearest pipe rifle, the lamp zombies nearest pipe rifle, have all fucked right off, and they are now
On their loosely defined mission.
on their loosely defined mission for their.
They're just
lord
gonna
and
randomly put out fires just throughout the
I was
land
gonna tell
for
them,
the rest of
if
their
any of you
lives.
survive- if any of you survive, bring back treasure. I'd call after them.
Did we get a holy book from any of these people?
Bring back offerings and stuff. Because, God, they were just sort of peasants at the time. But, if they find any treasure, they make an offering.
Oh.
Fatted calf, whatever you got.
Adam, you drag this poor dead girl off of the road and begin looting her. You find a small corn husk doll on her.
Wow.
I
The
hate
doll
Penny.
doesn't
Oh,
have
look at
creepy
this.
zombie eyes. It appears to be a regular toy doll.
Does the light in her eyes go out now that she's been outcasted?
She has no
Or
First
they-
one out a while.
Did I blast her face off?
Was it completely?
Let's move up here and see if any of the actual combatants were carrying anything interesting.
Yeah, I guess.
I searched them for drugs.
I dig a little hole in the ground with my heel and then I toss the doll in.
You're not gonna keep it as a stick fucking
What?
trophy?
That's evidence,
Adam,
bitch. I'm
what
not
if you
keeping
put
that
what if you
shit.
put a little skull on the doll?
Yeah, it could be your pal. Your little mascot.
I just want a tiny hut up here while we're rifling through the
Over the corpses? So you build a house over the dead body?
Bringer, I know on the map it's not, but I figured I'd ask, is the
Sure, I could eat.
the fire lit or no?
The fire is not lit right now.
Okay.
As you guys are scrambling around, a large glow appears to rise in the northwest.
Interesting.
far northwest are we talking?
It's a little bit hard to see from where you guys are because of the way that night works and hills and stuff. So it's beyond the immediate cliff face to your northwest. You get the sense that there's some kind of glow happening back in that area.
Soul glow.
Can we watch and see whether other lights, other fires are starting in response to the glow we just saw?
Absolutely. Is your owl going up to give you a better vantage point, or are you trying to look around from where you currently are?
Let's send the owl up. to take a look.
Owl flies up and definitely sees other fires lighting up.
Okay. So when this do I have can I ballpark how long it's the
From the static
sort of
sky?
last yeah.
It's probably been about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes from static sky to this fire rekindling.
When this fire doesn't rekindle, it's likely that people will come to investigate it.
And that's why we left the last one.
Yeah, so make sure you had that
You
dead
did
kid ready
run
then.
in. You did run into combatants along the road that I believe you guys had decided were headed that way because of the fire that you had been at no longer responding.
Yeah.
If you remember, that's actually why we left before we rested, and we're getting ready to rest here.
We have the stuff that you're supposed to sprinkle in the fire, too. Somebody picked that up. I don't remember who.
I think we should do that then.
Well, if it's the
We're
last
gonna
one,
participate
it's
in the
the thing.
ritual.
I don't think that's a good idea.
All right.
Or we could just pop the hut down and just chill out in it.
It's gonna take about 10 minutes to put the hut up. But so I want to start setting up a hut here now.
Did we find anything on these corpses we searched?
I mean,
Okay,
Besides,
so
maybe
maybe
Like
we
we need to decide what we're doing in what order.
limited, yeah, you have a limited amount of time in
trip over
action.
the hut when they try and
So
light the fire.
okay.
Again.
before you can search the corpses, you need to decide that you are going to search the corpses, or light the fire, or build a hut, or you got a number of people, so you could do a number of different things. You all sort of need to decide what you're actually doing, and then we can kind of work out from there.
Yeah. Are we doing the fire, yay or nay?
I vote nay.
All right, I stand by nay then. If no one,
I think we probably should not start the fire.
Okay, so we didn't
No
start
one
the
wants
fire.
to, so. We didn't start the fire.
We're not going to let the
But we
motherfucker
did-
burn.
We did shoot the deputy also.
Well, and the little girl. And by we, I mean one person.
She a person at this point.
Thank you for speaking truth.
Like to, I want to start ritual casting
Life
the tiny
begins at
hut.
conception and ends at.
Are you
Right
casting it
here.
over the fire, too? So, like over the pit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so
Start
then
searching
what?
for
Fire, we'll get out.
There.
Alright, so Mead's casting, we're not doing the fire. Dole, you said you're looting?
Yeah, I'm searching the nearby corpses for drugs.
This is going to take me about 10 minutes, but
Okay.
if anything shows up after it's cast, it will be a defensible position.
The caster right next to you, Dole, has some of the red powder that is sprinkled in fires.
Might try adjusting that later, but for now.
Adam, where's your
I
token?
mean, you know what activates upon fire, so
Why
I'm
hasn't
in the center
anyone
with him,
snorted that yet? Just
Oh.
to see what happens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just Glojo who's not going to be in the hut.
It's hut averse.
I'd like to loot this hobgoblin.
you got a few arrows. He has a short bow.
I took my headphones off for
throw
a second. Has there been anything interesting so far?
No.
More of the dust that gets thrown onto powders for whatever purposes Bob Dole has.
No more drugs, though, right?
What did this elf guy had? He was wizard looking.
That's what that guy had. Nobody's investigated the peeing guy yet.
He's a human. When do they ever have any things?
I mean, I'm next to him, so I'll investigate the peeing guy. Fine.
You're rifling through his pockets. It's clear that he definitely did not cut his stream off before getting ambushed.
Real pissy corpse.
He's kind of a pissy corpse. But the wizard weed in his inside pocket is dry.
Hell yeah, it is.
Let's face it, you would have smoked it even if it had a little bit of pee on it.
Would have been a
Guys,
bad
It's
thing.
still good. It's still good.
Instantly became.
You guys
I-
check all the
I-
I
hobgoblins.
turn, I give a thumbs up to the party, and then I just like, yeah.
I just chuck the short bow onto the fire because I don't know how to use it or what it's for, and I don't care. So it just goes into the fire.
Bernie.
Even though the fire's not lit, it's just my
It's there in case.
my annoyance with the fact that it's nothing I can use.
Guess you need a longbow for your bow skills.
I don't have bow skills. Bow staff skills. I can use a crossbow. I can't use a like normal bow and arrow. I mean, I can, but it'd be at a disadvantage.
So as you guys are doing all of this work, you see the other fires in the region pop up around you. There's fires sort of glowing in most directions now.
Well,
So there's definitely a primary one to move toward
Yep. Northwest.
after we take a rest.
well, I'm watching because there's definitely gonna be someone that's gonna come and check on this shit.
Oh,
Don't worry,
yeah,
we're
I mean,
snoozing in the most defensible position, right next to the fire in an open field.
I'm also looking out and not resting.
They're going to literally trip over the hut.
It could be opaque, so they at least are like, "What the fuck is that weird dome sitting there?"
top of our fire, yeah.
Yep.
All the corpses.
If anything shows up before the hut goes up, then we're not in that much of a different position.
Nobody shows up before the hut goes up. The sky has turned fairly staticky. You notice that a couple of the other beams of light this time are less in intensity than they were previously. And overall, the web appears to have more trouble staying in place this time than it did previously.
When the web went up, were there clearly 2 missing spots or just 1?
There were clearly 2 missing spots this time.
Okay.
From the previous location and your location, but a number of the other spots appeared far less intense. And at first, the staticky sky wasn't really covering the stars. You could still occasionally see the brighter stars behind the static before the static sort of intensified. As that happened, this took about 20-25 minutes. You guys got your structure up. After the grid established above you, your structure failed.
God damn it.
The hut is down.
While the static is in the sky, you feel very disconnected from the winds of magic.
I think we should go find a place hidden in the woods to go rest.
Probably not
Camp?
Probably not
In
here.
a non-magic hut?
Gives
Yes, in a non-magic hut.
Like animals? Like on the ground? Lexi's got civilized real fast.
You're a god now. Have some
I grew up,
self-respect.
yeah. I'm a god now. I'm accustomed to the finer things. I miss some.
Look, when you're a god, Adam, you'll understand, okay?
Yeah, you're on your way, champ. I believe in you. Maybe your friend will help you out more.
Yeah.
The obvious message is
Kill more church.
anytime you find anything on the ground, just cram it somewhere into your body. You might be magic.
I think this is all going to your head.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen because of it. Okay, so let's move on.
I need to take an hour rest so bad.
We
Yeah.
really do need to take
Can we leave?
which where do we want to do this? Because we shouldn't do it up on this cliff top. So we can I mean, we can move in the direction. We can move northwest towards more trouble.
Yes, but off
We
path.
could also go south, down
did
towards this
appear to
cave
be a
system, which I'm sure is safe.
Yeah, there did appear to be a cave right down there. I'm circling.
Oh.
The cave.
The napping cave. Where
All
we
right.
can have some-
And
Go
could
to the
Fuck it.
shelter.
I'm gonna go look at the cave.
All right.
or let's go to the napping cave.
How far is the drop, Brer?
It's not far. The cave is about 10 feet high, but right to the east, it drops down to about 5 feet. So you can easily clamber down like
Okay.
3 squares east of where Lexi is.
Alright.
I want to send my
cannon.
owl into the cave and see what it can see in there.
It's not a fucking bat.
Unless,
But also can't see anything in there. It's a pretty shallow cave. It looks pretty sheltered. More like a bear den than an actual cave going deep into the mountain. Probably a good place to rest if you have like a sentry taking up a position.
a bear den, you say?
The cave goes back.
Is there
draw roughly?
is there a residence?
There is not, but I'm glad you checked.
What if the bear looked like a little girl?
Out of view of the road, place to sleep, get some hit dice.
Alright. I'm going deep into the cave. I am meditating. I am resting. I am rolling hit die for an hour unless somebody comes and kills me. I'm not moving from the spot until that happens.
I would not need to take a short rest.
Huh?
You don't need one, do you?
There's not much I really get from
I don't need it.
I'll post up.
Get my stuff back, my spell slots.
So
That's slightly
You
inside.
don't get us back on a short rest, do you?
I don't know. I have to look. Full hit points.
I don't think either Dole or Lojo get anything back on a short rest.
I get a
Stay
couple of things
outside.
back, but I haven't expended those things, so I'm fine.
No.
Try killing-
I want to take a short rest because I can recover a couple of spell slots that way.
Yeah. I
Then
tried
I
telling
can
you D&D
recover
Beyond
all
to
of
do
my
that.
spells,
It's
all
loading
to-
forever.
okay, so are we doing short rest then?
Yes.
Alright. Burning
have
hit
to
die.
You have Glojo and Dole on lookout while we're doing this.
Yes.
Okay. Bob Dole and Glojo roll perception.
Don't fuck it up.
D&D Beyond froze for me while I was trying to roll.
Yeah.
I have bad news, Traveler. That'd be 7.
All right, it's a little bit late before you and Glojo see what's coming, but as your comrades are resting behind you, a small being has clambered up onto the rock face in front of you and moved fairly close to the caves. It looks like another small human female with glowing large eyes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mana, you know what to do.
Dude, she's sleeping. Do not.
What if it's the girl-
Mana, you're not even in the right place. Move your ass down
What
here
if
into the
she comes
cave.
back?
Oh, how long into our short rest does this happen?
You're about 30 minutes or so into your short rest.
I quietly step out and softly ask, "Hello." What? Wait, what's a little girl doing out here? What a strange thing to be for a girl to be here.
Lord.
Oh yeah, you sort of home in on him, don't you?
Yeah.
That's like a
outside.
huge problem.
I come out and I'm like, what's all this? What's all this nonsense?
It's another
We're
We're
one.
not worthy. We're not worthy.
Have more worshippers here.
Just give her a task. Just
Yeah.
give her something.
What I think would be really great is for you to go join your friends and try to put out these nasty signal fires, because I'm not in the mood to hang out with the Great One right now.
Wow.
And
These are terrible. Never mind. I
you
said
can bring back some treasure if you find any. How about that? That would make the Lord very happy.
Could also have her wait outside. Have her wait outside and turn away any other pilgrims while we complete our short rest.
More fires.
No more fires. You guys did it already?
And she turns and starts scrambling up the rock face, like right next to you.
Oh, shit.
Creepy.
I think she understood.
Maybe like, hey, check. I'll get right on that. No more fires, boss.
Kind
Let's
of
hope
a
so.
zombie-ish response, like more paramedics or something.
All right, so I don't need to be. I go sleep under this like rock face over here. Just keep everyone safe. Curl up and go eat worm.
I try to position myself so I can watch the god and the rest of them.
All right.
I will wait out near the front.
The night now passes without too much more incident.
Oh, we're only taking a short rest. We're not taking a full. So it's just an hour.
Right. Yeah.
Or we could,
Sorry.
if we felt safe enough.
You could take a longer rest.
I
Sounds
don't.
like the night.
I don't think a night. I don't know if a full night's a good thing, but
Kind of
What?
under some pressure here.
yeah.
I feel like.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Because I'm going to take a full night rest right next to all the
Alright.
enemies.
All right.
Weak.
According to Bob Dole, we should love our enemies. Want to hang out with them.
The
Yes.
enemies love you, so seems fair.
Just say maybe don't lead with the Eldritch Blasts.
I'm just saying, at some point we're going to have to reconcile why we blasted that one or aren't blasting the rest of them. That's all I'm saying. I think I know where Adam
I
was.
didn't do anything.
Do we have to? Like, we specifically read their thoughts before and after, and they did not give a shit.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
shit.
hoping they can be
Duress.
hoping they can be free
I'm
from the
not
dread.
okay, hang on. I'm not suggesting we continue
Not
to
kidding.
murder all of them. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, right now, it doesn't matter that we murdered one of them. There's a difference between those two thoughts.
An acceptable part of a fact-finding mission.
We could possibly just
Mistakes were
break
made,
the spell
okay?
and everyone goes back to normal. Except that little girl is
I mean,
in
honestly,
very
I think
shallow
we should be
grave.
glad that Pipe Rifle didn't eat the body.
Yeah, I thought this one who was coming into the cave was a zombie, and I'm like, that's why you always eat the body. Because they come back sometime. Part of why I don't like
Actually,
Wait, aren't you the fucking zombie? You're more biting people.
zombies aren't as smart with words like I.
All right.
be.
Now that the rest is over, I proceed to go over to the corpse and I burn the
no.
corpse so it is no longer recognizable.
All the corpses, maybe, including that troll.
No, just the girl.
The troll's not coming back. It would have come back by now.
Wow, I
Whoa.
predicted
Adam
that.
says
with
it
my-
ain't for that fucking girl.
Now you're going
All
to
I'm saying
mutilate
is
the
I'm
corpse.
fixing the problem right now, okay?
I added
Whether or
desecrating
not
a corpse
the
just when you were
villagers
rifling through her pockets, but I was prescient, apparently.
Is that what you're doing? Is that solving the problem?
I don't know if I should post this video. Someone may come and have words with Adam.
All right.
What's up, jurors?
The FBI.
I hope you're enjoying whatever exhibit this is.
I posed a conceptual question to the party. Because I believe this is a neutral action. Relatively speaking.
I pretend not to hear what that is.
I don't think
The town is clearly possessed and under control of some shit. We were
Not
under
us.
threat,
Let's
seemingly.
let's
We
be fair.
responded, and
Yes.
clearly nobody is conscious of what the fuck is going on right now. So if we conceal the little accident, no one has to know whether or not everyone comes back to consciousness or not.
I will also say that Adam approached the problem unknown as it was, approached it with our traditional problem-solving method, and it's always worked, so it only looks bad in retrospect the first time it doesn't work, and it turns out it was an innocent person. We didn't have to ask if any of those other people were innocent because we killed them and all their friends with a fireball before they knew we were there.
And they were clearly not innocent. There was a
Well, yeah, and then that's
Still a lot of crimes.
spooky magic is going on, and he doesn't know what's happening. A little quick on the Eldritch Blast finger.
if we're
We're gonna put him on paid administrative leave.
Maybe I should not have said I was sent her to her lord. But like that's about the extent of what I shouldn't have done.
Well, yeah, but did that really happen? Are there who here heard that really? Are you so sure of what you heard?
I mimic exactly
lawyer
what
it
he
is, right?
said back. Exactly. In his voice. What his threat of sending her back to the Lord.
It was a promise.
Oh, it's even more incriminating the second time around.
We were friends. The spell said we were friends. I was doing her a favor.
Here, I'll even roll performance on that. Oh, a 20. That is the first time I've actually cheated a roll. but I think it was worth
a
it.
performance roll, so that makes sense.
Yeah, D&D Beyond's broken, just so everybody knows if you're having trouble updating your character.
And I've got some.
What's done is done aside. What is our plan for?
I think we go northwest to the
We're-
big
are we-
signal fire, right?
We're going northwest next, right? That is the idea.
I think we should go. For
What time of day?
Short
What time
rest,
of day
then
is it down
northwest,
there?
that's what I
How?
always say.
It is probably about 3 a.m.
I guess site broken. It's hard to say what everyone's hit points are actually at now.
I rolled a bunch of hit die, so I'm back to full.
Or you
Cool.
fancy.
Joel, how are you doing on spell slots?
Got 1/3, 1 and 2 first. Not great, but I got.
Sorry,
6.
how many?
I have 4 total plus full action.
What levels?
1/3 left, 1 second left, and 2 first level left.
First, 1 second, 1/3. Okay, that's not bad.
It's not bad. I can get by.
I don't think that trying to stretch this out into a long rest is a good idea. So I think
Yeah.
when
I'm fine
we pick up again, next week, we should plan to exit this cave and head northwest to see what else we can find.
I
think we're
good
doing-
idea right there.
As funny as I would find
think
it
we're-
if we had leveled up for killing that little girl, I'm assuming we did not level up during this what should have been a very brief encounter.
We've leveled down.
we've
You guys are
that
very
troll
close
was
to
extremely
level 7.
dangerous.
You guys are very, very close to level 7. That wasn't quite the encounter necessary to take you there. But
what did we really learn?
Did Adam
So we
shot
should kill
more
more
of a zombie?
children.
grand the children up for XP.
Listen, you don't know this child is not already a lost cause. I didn't kill a child. I killed a demon cult. Okay.
oh my god.
For the children.
Unredeemable, brainwashed child. Nope,
You don't know
nothing
that
to do
she's
but kill her.
redeemable. We'll see. I could be wrong.
Well,
She was
she's
no
not
angel.
She's not redeemable now, Adam.
Yeah.
She's got lots of gods to choose from. Somebody will take her.
There's a lot of gods out there, surely.
It's an innocence. If she's an innocent soul, everything's gonna be all right for her. So it's all right.
If her god
Oh,
says it's
okay.
okay, is it really murder?
Yeah. Good point.
Yes. it
What do
is.
you say, Lizard Breath?
What? Me? I'm not that god. I'm not that god, I don't think.
Yeah, you are. They were coming to see you.
Oh, I thought it was a different god. Okay.
I
makes
feel
more
like
sense.
if you would have told any of them to kill themselves, they would have done so. So if you
Yeah,
say it
but
was
why?
okay that I kill that lady, then it's okay.
They did go say he not go say so.
I'm very sure it was not okay. Actually.
Well, you're not helping.
I'll see when I talk to my followers again. I'll see what they do.
Smoking.
Jesus Christ.
All right. I've got hot food to eat.